Hello everyone, for this video I'm playing Take Two Tactics and the deck I chose is Evo. So my first opponent is Godmill, a Phoenix Roost deck with a Godmill leader, sorry. So I don't have a video of my deck list, but as you can see it's just really focused on Evo. I don't think it's necessary to see my deck list, but what I can say is I have 3 raiders. So they played Jeweled Brilliance to get an amulet from their hand, and then since I don't have any, I passed my turn. Then they played the Thunder God of the Tempest, which in turn I played Taketsumi for tempo so that I could deal some 2 damage to them. And they played Divine Treasure to draw more cards. Next is what I did was I played Ding Dong, so it protects my Taketsumi, and then they played Dragon Oracle to ramp and Dion Dancing Blade, which didn't really do anything for my Ding Dong. And here I played Metatron so that I could ramp, and I'm gonna deal 2 damage to face from Taketsumi, and there goes my +1 play point. And for some reason, they played the Amulet Phoenix Roost, which I think is a really bad idea because even against, mostly against Evo, you shouldn't really do that because most of the end game cards of Evo becomes lower cost and you just messed yourself up. So as you can see, she's already at 8 health on turn 6, sorry. And even though they healed for 2 and they brought Silong to ramp and Tidal Tyranny, I don't think it will do much. Well, I know it will not do much because this is a replay, but I think you know what I mean. If you see my hand right now, it's pretty little, and they just tried to draw a lot with Draconic Council, which really spells the end for them. So I played my Skeleton Raider, and there you go, that's game 1. They surrendered. Well, that was a pretty straightforward and easy match. Next up is I'm also fighting against another Phoenix Roost. Another Phoenix Roost deck. And this time, my cards are full of these cards, yeah. For me, I think Dancing Mini Soul Devil is a very good card in this archetype because it can't really be targeted. So there you go, I didn't do anything on turn 1, sorry, and she played Noble Shieldman, which in turn I will just pass because I don't want to waste my Metatron since I don't have one more in my hand. And then here I just played Queen Chimera the Brave and passed. And then here, once again, they played another Phoenix Roost. And then they used Goblin Assault and they didn't even hit the 2-2 to my Queen Chimera, and now they just really messed up. I Evo Metatron, my Mini Soul Devil also Evos, and then I go deal 1 face damage. So I think Phoenix Roost is a really not bad card, but it's a double-edged sword for Phoenix Roost. And I think I kinda got lucky here because Tidal Tyranny didn't hit Mini Soul Devil, but they played Pain Immortal and hit my face, which doesn't really matter at this point because I could just clear it with Skeleton Raider, which I did. I know there might be better plays here, but I want to go aggressive just to punish what they do. And since they only have 2 cards in their hand, there's not that much they can do right now, right? Another Shilong to heal for 3 and to play Tidal Tyranny, which didn't hit my Mini Soul Devil again. And yeah. Okay, they went for the trade even though they have Storm. I'm gonna play Reaper here, Evo it, just to trade with Silong and the 7-4. Wait, I didn't trade it in the 7-4, I forgot. I used Jupiter to heal. There we go. And they top lefted. So that's a 2-0, right? That's pretty straightforward and easy. Next, my opponent for this game is Token. At least it's not Phoenix Roost anymore, right? It's something worth of a change. So my cards are John, Reaper, and Breezy Elf, which for some reason I only kept Breezy Elf, yeah. And I got 2 Ding Dongs. And this is the 3rd time I went second, which is pretty funny. This game loves going second on me, like even if I play Handless Blood. Okay, so they played Threadmaster and they destroyed it with Guild to draw 2 cards. Well, I just drew a Ding Dong. I played a Ding Dong rather. They played Anea and this Robo thingy. So I played Breezy Elf to trade with Anea and I just passed. Next, they also played Takatsumi. I didn't know Token has Takatsumi, honestly. And they played Hero just to clear my board, which now I have an Evo point, which I used to play Metatron and the Fairy to deal with this board. And then I Evo Metatron to ramp, which is a must. So I traded Metatron to the Robo thingy and the Fairy to Takatsumi because I know the Fairy will just come back to my hand, so it's a waste if I just used it for the smaller followers. Here they played Aramis and Athos. So they killed both my Luna and Metatron. And then I played John. I think playing Knock Knock here was a better play, but I just played John for the heck of it. Then they played Monochrome endgame just to fill up their board and add some pressure, while I play Yuzuki to destroy the White Queen to remove the clash effect, and then traded both of them to the Black Queen. I also added some Ding Dong for protection, a Luna's Doll, and I think it clears them both, and there goes the Fairy. They also played Puppet just to remove the shield of Ding Dong. They played Anea and Kagemitsu. Kagemitsu evos, but it doesn't die and the last words doesn't work out. Okay, now here's interesting because I played another Yuzuki to get rid of Kagemitsu and Anea. Then I tossed an Aurelia. So I Evo Yuzuki. So that's 3 Evos for 1 turn, which is really huge. There we go. I played Princess Snow White and traded Yuzuki and the Fairy. No, I didn't trade the Fairy. I hit Fairy on the face. They played a name to draw and to recover an evolution point. And they're gonna have the Mystic Artifact because I don't have any more Evo point. So they traded to Yuzuki. And that's it. So for this turn, I played Raider and destroyed the Analyzing, and then played another Raider for the Mystic to maximize the effects of the storm. I could have actually just traded Snow White, but I preferred not to because I actually honestly don't know if she still gains the storm after evolving with her last words. So yeah. So now they're trying to OTK me, but Mini Soul Devil was the MVP for this match because she reduced Erika's attack. So they're trying to add up Erika's damage with everything they have, but it took only 18 damage and they top left. So I could really say Mini Soul Devil is the MVP here. Next up is my fourth opponent is Last Words. which I'm not really familiar how the matchup goes because this is my first time playing Evo. I'm actually having a lot of fun with Evo. So here I tossed Aurelia and I kept Yuzuki and Skeleton Raider. We got a Princess Snow White for turn 2 drop, which is pretty helpful for reducing Raider's cost early. And then we just pass here because we really don't have any 1-drop aside from Luna, and I think it's only Luna. So we just play Princess Snow White and pass here. So I'm pretty happy that they traded because I can evolve my Snow White this turn. I mean, they could have just gone face, right? And then I played Breezy Elf to get rid of Ayala. And then I went face with Snow White. So they played Otherworld Gatekeeper and then played Death Cap to destroy Gatekeeper and my Snow White. Now I can evo and play Yuzuki Bloodlord. So I full cleared this board with Yuzuki and the Fairy, which is pretty amazing. Like, I love Evo, but I still prefer playing Token, I think, even though I haven't really mastered Token that much. I just don't know it has Takatsumi, but I played Token to advance to Group A with the help of my Discord friends. Thanks everyone. And now this is where things go south because I didn't know Razia's effect until she went on field. So I got 9 damage in total, Razia plus Ghosts, which is pretty scary. So I just played Itsurugi because I don't know any other play this turn. So they just played Milteo here. And they have 2 Ayalas now. And I went greed here. I actually went greed here. I could have just healed with John, but I don't know why I did this. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to raise OTK. I also didn't count how many last words followers they had destroyed, and now they have Soul Strike, which actually OTK'd me. So I think that's where my negligence led to my downfall. So yeah, I am currently 3-1 and lost to last words. I should have played it safe. I could have had a chance of winning if I played it safe, honestly. Next, another Phoenix Roost deck for my 5th and last match. So my hands are currently Takatsumi, Breezy, and Musketeer. I didn't toss anything here because for me it is kind of a good curve, because I can play Takatsumi early since they don't have an answer for it usually. There you go, there's Takatsumi. And then they played a Noble Shieldman. So my next turn is playing Breezy Elf to trade with the 2-2 on their board and hit face with Takatsumi. So they played the Amulet of the Colossus Omega and to clear my Takatsumi. So here I just played the Fairy to -1 the Raider's cost and played Ding Dong. So they played Shilong here to get rid of my Ding Dong and to ramp. So I think it's a pretty simple play. There we go, I drew a card, I drew Aurelia. I actually never used Aurelia once this turn. Now this is where things get funny. I played Aramis and Athos, and I evoed Aramis instead of Athos. I was like, why didn't it heal? I messed up so bad. And they played Phoenix Roost, which will once again make my endgame cards better. Look at that, a 5 damage to face. It's just so bad what they're doing right now. And they played Imagination Realized, which is not scary for me because I have like 12 health on board with wards. So they play Sacred Ice Crusher, and for some reason they evolved their Colossus Omega. I think they're thinking it has, I don't know, Rush. So what I did here is I could just have gone face, but I went to play Skeleton Raider because they were being bad. I don't know if they don't know what Colossus Omega does rather, but yeah, I went for it. And I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. I know I talked a lot. I hope I entertained you. And I would like to also say that I will be streaming Shadowverse again once the new expansion comes out. So yeah, I'll see you and I hope you subscribe. Bye bye.